So let's solve the question number 14 of this CKS series. So again, I will switch the context and let's see the question. So there are pods in namespace team yellow. A security investigation noticed that some processes running in these pods are using the syscall kill, which is forbidden by an internal policy of team yellow. We have to find the offending pods and remove this by reducing the replica sets of parent deployment to 0. And we can connect to the worker nodes using this. Okay, so this question is related to syscalls, and we need to know how to find the syscalls that are using from particular pods. So first of all, we will just check the pods that is running in the team yellow. And as you know that we won't be able to understand what are the syscalls that is using by the pods, so we can get it from the particular server, and for that we need to check on which nodes these pods are running. So we can see that, okay, I'll just remove this so I would be able to understand easily. So you can see all the pods are running on node 1. So for that we need to SSH into that particular node. Yes. Now as we have entered into the node, we need to check the container first, and I will just use grep collector. Okay, for that we need to become a root user, and I will just copy the same command. So as we got the container names, as we can see that we have around 5 pods, and now what we have to do that we have to find the process ID, because to check the syscalls we will be going to use stress, and stress should be installed here. Yes, and we need to provide the programs, or we can provide the process. So the best way or simple way to find the syscall, you can use -p, but for that we need to have the process ID. So what I'll do, I'll just check the processes that has the collectors. So we can see there are 5 processes running, and these are the process IDs. So let's check using stress-p the processes one by one, and here we can see these are the syscalls, and as far as I know there is nothing related to kill. Okay, so we can just terminate this, and then let's move forward with the next process, and this is related to sign return, and also you can see there is one kill. So this process is using kill syscall, and the process ID is coming from collector one process. Okay, so let's check the next one first. It is also using the same, so it means that collector one have 2 pods. Now let's check the next, which is collector 3 pod, and again we can see that kill is not there. We can check the last one as well. So yes, it is also fine. So as we can see that the pod which is using kill syscall is from collector 1. So we can just this time we will list the deployment, and as we have found the offended, as we have found the offended pod, we have to scale the replica set to 0 of this collector 1. So I will use the command case kill deployment hyphen replicas is equals to 0, and then this would be the namespace. Yes, I have to provide the namespace, which is not correct. And let's validate this. So yes, collector 1 is does not have any pods running. Let's check the pods as well. Yes, so collector 1 pods has been deleted.
So that's it for this question. Please check out the playlist for this CKS KillerShell series. The link is given in the description box, and also you can check out the pinned comment. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and have a good day.